Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Miss and Mister Elegance 2024 competition. After 2 editions rich in emotion, all the candidates for the competition have been selected. This evening, the real competition begins, which includes 4 challenges. The contest will take place from November to December, ending at the grand finale the 13th of January. Today we present to you the first challenge. But first, we would like to thank you all for your presence again this year, and especially to our judges who honor us with their presence and whose vote will determine the future winners. Royal Sun. Royal Sun has been a model and competitor in Second Life for the past 9 years. She is the owner of Soliel Model Academy, and in addition to winning and placing in multiple competitions, Royal is a blogger, photographer, director, builder and 3D modeler, scriptwriter and graphic artist. Kelia Damour, boutique number 187's founder and owner, 3D graphic designer, modeler and creator of the exclusive crowns of our contest. Lady Felina. Lady Felina started modeling in 2012. After a successful career where she won many pageant crowns, she took a break for a few years but returned to the modeling world in 2020. Since she returned, she has become the reigning Miss Elegance 2021 and It Girl of the year 2022. Lady Felina attended several top modeling schools, most recently the prestigious Unity Modeling School. She now represents many agencies in world. The rest. Professional top model since 2008. Winner Mr Elegance 2023, Mr France 2023. Second runner-up SL Top Model 2022. Supreme Model Agency CEO. Owner of A Lot Shape. He likes initiative and creativity, art in general, those who know how to question themselves and those who dare without setting limits. He likes irony, honesty, fairness and mutual respect. Essential values to hope for good intention and excellent friendships. Jenny, Miss Elegance 2023. Tilly, Miss Globe Universal 2023, first runner-up. SL Top Model 2022, top 5. Miss Elegance Italy 2022. Professional model in several agencies, blogger, designer for A Lot Shape, COO Supreme Model Agency. Cesar Langer, Mr Metaverse 2014, third runner-up. Mr Virtual World 2015, runner and print model, teacher and blogger. Martina, Miss Continent 2023, Miss Elegance Austria 2023, Miss Globe Universal first runner-up 2022, and a model in several agencies. Parisian Sky Tower, owner and designer of Lux Paris, founded in 2012. Lux Paris is now one of the flagship brands of Second Life, dedicated to elegance inspired by European haute couture. Lux Paris has made a name for itself by offering quality clothing at affordable prices. Heidi Founder, owner, manager and admin of the group SLF&O. Miss Globe Universal 2021 and a model. Falbala Stahali, creator and designer of fairy poses, choreographer at the Monarchs, Elysium Cabaret, In Motion, Phoenix Dancers and many more. We also wish to thank our sponsors: Elegance Model Agency, Retro Club Live Streaming, Bell Mode, Celine Creation, Boutique 187, Arcona, Media SL, Lux Paris, Pink Moon, Unity Modeling Agency, Find the Fish, Rhythm Fashion Design, Pink Elephant, Two Moon Garden, Fairy Poses, 8C Incorporated, Brillantia, KHC Honorary Member. My name is Strawberry, your voice host and DJ for this evening. Next to me is Jolise, your text host. Dende is our builder, whom we thank for this wonderful work, and Martine, our track director this evening. This evening, our hostesses are dressed by the Bell Mode Boutique. The owners, Dante and Martine, as well as the rest of the team, Lady Felina, Jude and the cameraman, will have the honor of wearing outfits created exclusively by Lux Paris. Thank you to Lux Paris for this magnificent attention. The poses for the hostesses were created by our sponsor Pink Moon. Thank you to the designer. The winners of our great Miss and Mister Elegance 2024 pageant will receive impressive prizes, namely the crown, as well as the prizes distributed by our generous sponsors in the form of cash linden and gift cards with an estimated value of 60,000 Linden dollars. And last, but certainly not least, the honor of the prestigious title. Additionally, will all participants receive a special reward to highlight the participation and as a thank you for the commitment. For the first challenge, we asked the candidates to present you an outfit with the futuristic elegance theme. In fashion, the term futuristic is often used to describe avant-garde clothing designs. It can refer to several things, such as the method of production of the garment, the material used, or even the design of the garment. For this challenge, they had to immerse themselves in a distant, perfect future where class, elegance, and chic reign. Let us lean back and take a step forward in time as we welcome our candidates. Our first candidate is Miss Australia. Welcome, Lacey. The world may have changed, but Miss Australia's determination to adapt and thrive remains. Her commitment to safety and reliance on cutting-edge technology allows her to navigate this new era with grace and poise. To ensure her safety, she adorns herself in a snug, nano-woven suit, designed to shield her from 40% of the sun's light that now consists of dangerous UV rays. As Princess of Nebula, Lacey dons a crown molded from chondrite and a gown delicately crafted from silkworm thread. Her titanium boots are capable of withstanding temperatures as high as 80 degrees Celsius, 180 degrees Fahrenheit. Constant communication with her guards is crucial, which is why her diamond-encrusted rhodium phone not only exudes elegance, but also houses her SPF 100 facial ointment, which is ingeniously activated by a security tip implanted in the back of her neck. Gone are the days of greasy hands. Thank you, Miss Australia. Our next candidate is Miss Austria. Welcome, Isabella. Miss Austria's vision of the future and fashion. According to Miss Austria's recent studies regarding fashion, a radical change is taking place. The watchword is becoming sustainability. We try to no longer use synthetic materials such as polyester and nylon, but prefer to use cotton and other natural fibers which do not damage planet Earth. In Miss Austria's opinion, the future of fashion will continue with increasingly innovative and imaginative creations by stylists, and she believes it will change the way we buy. The increase in the creation of e-commerce sites proves this. Many users are helped in choosing their purchases by influencers who direct them online where to find their clothing items. Finally, she believes that the future of fashion depends only on us, on our way of being, and what we decide to show to the public with our taste and our choices. Because ultimately fashion is proposed to us, and we choose. Thank you, Miss Austria. Our next candidate is Miss Belgium. Welcome, Kat. Futuristic elegance in fashion allows designers to push the boundaries of creativity and experiment with unconventional materials and design concepts. Miss Belgium incorporated elements of technology, innovation, and the desire for a bold and unique style. Technology is revolutionizing the fashion industry in many ways. Virtual and augmented reality are used for immersive shopping experiences. 3D printing for customizable and on-demand clothing, and AI for trend analysis and personalization. Wearable technologies such as smart textiles and clothing with embedded sensors are also gaining ground. Kat's vision showcases much of what is included in her style today. Thank you, Miss Belgium. Our next candidate is Miss Canada. Welcome, Ivana. For Miss Canada, in the future, the world will discover ways to take all of the pollution that have been dumped in our oceans, our fields, and even on the streets, in a way to clean up our world and turn certain objects like plastic and turn it into fabric that can be worn and is now the latest fashion, as well as turning metals into powders, as we can now wear a sparkling type of dust that we can brush on our bodies and will linger on us for hours. We will also establish technology to where we can wear certain items that helps us connect to the internet faster, so we can live our lives better and more proficient, as we can connect to everything faster with just a word or phrase to get what we need. Thank you, Miss Canada. Our next candidate is Miss China. Welcome, Mario. Fashion and the future according to Miss China. Shaping the future of fashion through new technologies. Like BCC, Alula Arms Abus computer-controlled arms get more of a fashion image. It becomes more open clothing with technology development. The Ironess dress black is out of the style where you can combine accessories. Knee pads, also computer controlled, neo knee pad variety tree net lighting, more appearances in the clothing. New types of hair, Cinti-Claire, hair eye aura for the future. Makeup becomes more challenging with lots of colors and creativity. The boots from R2ADE Chiran give a nice effect and styling to the clothing, more open. Really for the future and easy to wear. Can be combined with other accessories. They are nice and high and transparent. The clothing of the future becomes much more striking and much more creativity with many movements, such as an orb style with different colors, and don't forget the wings. It is also so radiant to see an image of the future. You, Miss China. Our next candidate is Miss France. Welcome, Alexi. Miss France has chosen to represent young mothers with elegance in a futuristic world. She is young and dynamic and has just had a beautiful baby. she joins friends in the city for some fun. Her baby sleeps peacefully connected to her belly from his mother by a protective bubble. The air he breathes is filtered by a device placed outside the bubble and connected to his breathing. She found a futuristic coat with transparent and bright fabrics that is worn elegantly, which covers its body only half. On her head, she carries an umbrella, which powers its connecting networks, so she can communicate with her friends on several social networks, thanks to her neural brain, which she wears above her ear. To get around the city quickly, she chose collector's boots that serve as rollers, and with suspensions when she just wants to walk. Alexi presents to you the futuristic young mother, free, elegant, and always connected. Thank you, Miss France. Our next candidate is Mr. Germany. Welcome, Jaden. Mr. Germany's inspiration for the future of fashion was sparked by the Gareth Pook Spring 2012 ready-to-wear fashion show. His admiration for the show's avant-garde design, dark color palettes, and structural shapes spurred his creativity to experiment with similar elements in his own creations. He saw this as a unique and fresh approach to fashion that broke traditional rules and ultimately made a statement. Jaden envisioned his future designs to embody boldness, statement, and unconventionality. He believes that fashion should be a medium for individual expression, and the Gareth Pook collection embodies this to the fullest. Jaden took inspiration from this collection and challenged himself to create his own interpretation of modern fashion, keeping the spirit of the revolutionary designs alive. you, Mr. Germany. Our next candidate is Miss India. Welcome, Stormy. Miss India now presents her interpretation of futuristic fashion with a stylish and bold outfit that combines clean lines, metallic accents, and an unconventional silhouette. Its black and gold color palette would be a staple of futuristic fashion, as it represents the balance between darkness and light, technology and nature. She dons a striking halo, accentuating her sleek and modern hairstyle. A black and gold peplum skirt hugs her curves perfectly, while her snakeskin dress adds a touch of exotic flair to her overall ensemble. The combination of these choices creates a bold look that is both unforgettable and elegant. Her futuristic fashion is a window into a future where the creative process reigns supreme and individuality is celebrated. Stormy chose a dress from Sasha's creation, a skirt from Ersch, and a hood from Diram, accessorizing with hardstyle jewelry, peculiar headdress, and a halo by Sipska. Thank you, Miss India. Our next candidate is Miss Ireland. Welcome, Kitty. Miss Ireland's vision of the future of fashion is one of lighter, translucent materials, lighter shades and tones, sun-resistant, non-absorbing of heat materials, peephole dresses, shorter skirts and tank tops, wide brims and sun hats. The shoes will be mostly sandals with leather, thick soles or open-toe heels for women. Men's fashion will be togas and sandals, shorts and t-shirts with sombreros or sun hats. In the evenings and night time, you will need a jacket or sweater after the sunset. Earth's global warming and drying of water are warming the Earth and increasing the temperature of the Earth's core. This causes climate changes, hot days and colder nights. Extreme heat and flooding could cost the fashion industry $65 billion by 2030. Thank you, Miss Ireland. Our next candidate is Miss Italy. Welcome, Nikki. For Miss Italy, futuristic fashion comes in many forms, such as fantasy, modest, avant-garde, uniforms and dressy, to name a few. As we noticed, a lot of the games, movies and dramas that focus on futuristic themes are warriors. Some fight injustice and some are just villains. That's why she decided to be a warrior fighting against injustice and collected this outfit to represent the future warrior she foresees. She hopes you will like it. In the year 2023, she was recruited to be stationed on Earth to maintain peace and order with her lethal electroshock combat skills. She is a cunning and silent shinobi girl. Her black outfit and shimmering blue saber and the electric field radiating from her body allows her to blend seamlessly into the environment while eliminating her targets. you, Miss Italy. Our next candidate is Miss Mexico. Welcome, Twinkie. Miss Mexico's vision of the future of fashion is a maze of possibilities. In her vision, she sees a dystopian landscape where conformity suffocates creativity and soulless uniforms dominate the street like an unrelenting force. Where the dimly lit alleyways of society's underbelly and the upper echelons of the wealthy are even more divided, and fashion is more obvious to demonstrate this. The poor and middle class are forced to conform, their creativity suffocated, and soulless uniforms dominate the street like an unrelenting force. While the rich adorn themselves in magnificent golden exoskeletons, clinging to the bodies like parasites, shaped to fit the surgically altered forms of their perfect bodies. Her vision is one of struggle for authenticity, where fashion becomes a conduit for reclaiming one's voice in a world suffocated by conformity. The fight for sartorial liberation has just begun. Thank you, Miss Mexico. Our next candidate is Mr. Mexico. Welcome, Daniel. Mr. Mexico's style is inspired by the elegance, class and chic reign of a true prince of the future. His style follows the fine line of aesthetics and an authentic and masculine look, elegantly crafted, with his reminiscence of the men of the prestigious designer Karl Lagerfeld. So, as long as male elegance is in season, the bell-tower suit will always have a place in the stylish men's wardrobe. Because the end of the world is not the end of couture.
Right.
Thank you, Mr. Mexico. Our next candidate is Miss Nigeria. Welcome, Enigma. When it comes to the future, Miss Nigeria believes there will be more freedom of expression. The idea of gender for clothing will be unimportant because everyone will simply wear what represents their soul. The desire to conform to trends won't disappear completely, but people will feel less pressure to chase them. Everyone wants to believe they are doing something ahead of its time. But if one looks into the future of fashion, they might find hints of current trends. After all, fashion is cyclical, so nothing ever goes out of style. Future generations simply find inspiration from the past and adjust it for a contemporary audience. If one thing were to change, it would be how clothing is made. Sustainable and long-lasting materials will be sought to better preserve our planet. Hopefully, the future of fashion will focus more on appreciating the value of what we already have.
you, Miss Nigeria. Our next candidate is Mr. Philippines. Welcome, Dresden. Mr. Philippines sees that in the future of fashion, individuality and sustainability reign supreme. Clothing is no longer a uniform expression, but a canvas for personal narratives. People design and 3D print their garments, embracing uniqueness. The industry strives on eco-friendly materials, with fast fashion a relic of the past, repurposing and upcycling have become art forms. Virtual reality opens up endless possibilities, allowing digital self-expression in a borderless world like we have here in Second Life. Fashion transcends stereotypes, celebrating diversity and challenging beauty norms. Runways showcase all body types and ages. Clothing is smart, enhancing life, equipped with health and safety features. In this future, Dresden believes that fashion is not just an outer layer, but a reflection of inner values. It's a commitment to sustainability, a celebration of self, and a statement of belief. Thank you, Mr. Philippines. Our next candidate is Miss Spain. Welcome, Claudia. Miss Spain presents us with this avant-garde and modern suit inspired by the elegance of the future. The marine ribbon dress belongs to the David Heather brand, fitted to the body to stylish the figure. It is accompanied by a shawl with shoulders, urine from the Memoir store, in synthetic leather texture with wide open shoulders. To complete this magnificent outfit, Claudia has chosen earrings from the Kungla store, beautiful shoes from the Asori store, and head accessories from the Sipska store. Self-reflecting polyethylene fabrics will be the fabrics of the future, being more sustainable than cotton and other materials. With the use of these new technologies, we are committed to the reconstruction of our planet. Thank you, Miss Spain. Our next candidate is Miss Thailand. Welcome, Gina. According to Miss Thailand, fashion is created from the inspiration of many designers' hearts. It is design of clothing that expresses one's own identity, personality, thoughts and feelings, and fashion trends in the future world with sci-fi style costumes. It's so cool, stylish and exceptional. This is a hidden tool to set generation trends using cutting-edge technology and innovations that are interesting and challenging in the eyes of those who see them. Then, she always thought that fashion could take us everywhere and can do everything according to our imagination and dreams according to this generation. And she always believed that fashion never dies. you, Miss Thailand. Our next candidate is Miss UK. Welcome, Kalara. When tasked with thinking the future of fashion, Miss UK chose to picture a world of textures. Everything from the finest silks and furs to shiny holographic materials and metal plates. Nothing would be too far or too much. After all, the texture of clothing could tell as much a story of the wearer as the pattern or the colors of the garments would. Yet, even as she explored that tactile idea, she hoped that in the future more care would be made in using renewable fabrics, or perhaps using what we already have and making it new. After all, simply taking care to keep even our oldest clothing in better shape could make all the difference. Because today's trends are just tomorrow's vintage. Thank you, Miss UK. Our next candidate is Mr UK. Welcome, Farragon. What is the future? The future can be anything from how it is today to everything being mechanized. And what is future elegance? Artificial intelligent clothing that jumps out of the wardrobe and puts itself on your body. Mr. UK hasn't seen that yet and believes you didn't either. He also doubts that would ever be possible to achieve. So Farragon went with a styling that can be worn today and in the future, Because why should fashion in the future be so different from today when nothing changed we thought decades ago would change? Elegance. Chic with a little glitz and sparkle is the way to go for Farragon. And to enhance this, he uses earrings, a brush, a bejeweled mask sponsored by Heath Haute Couture, and a custom-made ascot pin, also sponsored by Heath Haute Couture, as well as a custom-made pose set by PP Poses. Thank you, Mr. UK. Our last candidate is Miss USA. Welcome, Athena. Miss United States has a style that is a little off the beaten path while still remaining on theme. It was very enjoyable styling all the pieces together, from the unique two-piece corset with a miniature bows by Pixie Cat, styled in latex black and classic blue. Sipska and Asori for jewelry. Baccarat Rose custom. Really sorry for this one today. Baccarat Rose custom cosmetics and nails. Her favorite part being the cracked chandelier by Irresistible, lace pantyhose in a classic pattern by Asmara. Beautiful futuristic latex boots that comes in different lengths to give it an edge by Solar Design. Thank you, Miss USA. Thank you to all the candidates for the excellent work. Let us ask them one last time onto the stage to show themselves to you. Once again, we would like to thank our judges for the presents. Royal Son, Kelia d'Amour, Lady Felina, The Rest, Mr Elegance 2023, Jenny, Miss Elegance 2023, Tilly Opelein, Caesar Langer, Martina, Parisian Sky Tower, Heidi, Felbala Stahali. We would also like to thank our sponsors once again. Elegance Model Agency, Retro Club Live Streaming, Bell Mode, Celine Creation, Boutique 187, Arcona, Media SL, Lux Paris, Pink Moon, Unity Modeling Agency, Find the Fish, Rhythm Fashion Design, Pink Elephant, Two Moon Garden, Fairy Poses, XC Incorporated, Brilhancia, KHC Honorary Member. We hope you had a great time with us today. Thank you for being here and sharing your time with us. Please join us for our second challenge, which will take place on Saturday, November the 18th at 12:30 p.m. Second Life time.